Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Nino Brown Boxing, and I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Man, I just recorded a video about a topic that's very interesting to me, and it got me thinking about something else. Errol Spence Jr. versus Jarrett Hurd has the potential to be a super fight that can make a whole lot of history in boxing. My first point when it comes to this is Errol Spence versus Jarrett Hurd at 154. To me, it's like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, and that being Errol Spence being the unstoppable force and Hurd being the immovable object. To me, it's just a recipe for fireworks, constant fireworks, constant entertainment, and a huge backstory that can just, give the fans what they need. Now, we all understand that the other top guy at 154 pounds that a lot of us like, it is Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence are not going to fight one another. To me, that's one of the things that I hate about having friends in boxing and having friends around your weight class. It eliminates historical fights that can definitely change the landscape of the sport. So it only makes sense for Jarrett Hurd and Errol Spence to fight each other in the future. My next point would be Jarrett Hurd and Errol Spence fighting one another. It can be a huge pay-per-view event. It can kill the notion that a black fighter needs a fighter of another race to have a big event. Floyd Mayweather and black versus Mexican and all of that shit to me is old. You have a lot of guys like the Abel Sanchez's of the world, the Bob Arams, who like to say things similar to black fighters don't sell. Well, Errol Spence versus Jarrett Hurd fight, to me, it can definitely kill that entire notion and catapult boxing into just a new era where two black fighters can get in the ring, have a pay-per-view event, and they can do big numbers. But another thing we got with that is, like Jarrett Hurd alluded to, we have Errol Spence, Dallas Cowboys behind him. Jarrett Hurd has the Washington Redskins behind him. I say put the first fight in Dallas Cowboys Stadium. If it does great, if it does big numbers, put the second fight in the Redskins Stadium. And then if it's necessary for a rubber match, have that in a neutral area or whatever the guys decide to agree on. It wouldn't matter to me, and it can just be explosive. And another thing is with that is it's been plenty of talk over the last year or so with a lot of the guys at the welterweight division ducking Errol Spence. Oscar De La Hoya has come out showing interest in Errol Spence, and it's been a lot of talk about it will be a super fight of Errol Spence Jr. versus Canelo Alvarez. And my whole thing is, why skip over 154 pounds possible super fight and go straight to middleweight? Us ignoring the fact that we have the only male unified champion, the only black male unified champion at 154 pounds, ignoring him and Jarrett Hurd, and skipping straight up to middleweight for a fight with Canelo, it feeds into the notion that black fighters can't sell. So, hey, man, put these two guys together. If they fight, I'm not saying it in a way where, you rush Errol Spence along. If Errol Spence wants to move up to 154, let the fight happen. We already know Errol Spence is not going to fight Jermell Charlo. Him fighting the Lara, and Austin Trout. We have some younger guys at 154 like the Erickson Lubins of the world. But Jarrett Hurd versus Errol Spence, to me, I feel like it's just a box office fight, and it can definitely make a whole lot of history. But this is my take on it, guys. It's Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm out.